Hi, I'm Rachel Davies, I'm quite short. This woman here called Judith Weston taught me this great thing, and I want to talk to you about it tonight. You can go to her website. She's written 2 really awesome books, and the Film Commission brought her to New Zealand to talk to directors about how they can work really well with actors. She also teaches writers and cinematographers. The idea is about failure. Like, how shit is it when that's your train? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone knows how it feels to fail, and yeah. I just want you to feel that feeling. Just take a moment. And for me, it's like being ripped apart by heaps of teeth, you know, like I'm a filmmaker and I'm making a sort of art house monster film, and I think that every good monster represents something psychological, and failure is a big monster. That's what failure feels like to me. So, now the second question is, what is creativity? Like, what does it mean to make something, and what is it to be an artist? I looked up Wikipedia, and it says, making something new, involving the generation of new ideas or concepts. I don't know what he's doing, but I've never seen that before. Wikipedia also says, many creative ideas are generated when somebody discards previous assumptions and decides on a new approach or a method that seems to others to be unthinkable. Those which cannot be produced by the same set of generative rules as other familiar ideas. Einstein says you can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. And I put the Dalek up there because I was like, you can't kill a Dalek on this flat, but if you go up the stairs you can. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Alan Alda says, the creative is the place where no one else has ever been. You have to leave the city of your comfort and go into the wilderness of your intuition. What you'll discover there will be wonderful. What you'll discover is yourself. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. The painter Cézanne says, an art which isn't based on feeling isn't an art at all. Feeling is the principle, the beginning and the end. Craft, objective, technique, all these are in the middle. If I am cold, if I draw or paint as they do in schools, then I will cease to see anything. A conventional mouth or nose is always the same. No soul, no mystery, no passion. And Picasso says, all children are artists. The problem is how to remain an artist once you grow up. I don't need that one. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if creativity is about going out into the wilderness of your intuition, about thinking thoughts that no one has ever thought before, and being like a child and being full of feeling, but there's a massive shark out there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, failure is definitely in that place. How can you go into the wilderness? Yeah, how can you go into the sea? I'm really stretching this point out. Yeah, that's it. How can you go into the sea? How as artists can we step out into there and risk being ripped to pieces, which I've been hundreds of times and I'm still alive. It's amazing. And yeah, if we stay on the shore, we stay where we think all the things we know are, all the things we discovered yesterday, and all the things we built and created and wrote yesterday. We stay where it's safe. I didn't think that would be funny, but it is. So what I'm saying is that there's no creativity, there's no originality, there's no success, and there's no progress without risk. This is kind of a weird quote, but this guy called Buckminster Fuller said, there is nothing in a caterpillar that tells you it's going to be a butterfly. Do you know what I'm saying? So now Judith's idea, the solution to this problem is very, very simple. But it's transformed my life and my practice, and since I learnt, she taught me what she taught me, I've used it in every shoot and everything that I've done, and it's a totally transformative and really simple idea. You give yourself permission to fail, and like what she does, she tells everyone at the beginning, but what I want you to do now is like, just say quietly to yourself something like, I can't make any mistakes here, everything I do is fine. Like, just feel how that feels. Feels really good, right? And my friend, like, this is a shoot. My friend is a comedian. He's on a shoot. It's acting. Sun's going down. They're like, oh shit, we've got to get it. Like, we've got 1 second. You've got to be really funny. Go. And he does his best. He's an actor, but he's really hard. It's not very funny. And Judith Weston, I asked her, and she said, what I would say to him is, okay, I never print the last take, so let's really fuck this one up. Action. Now, I tried that last week on a shoot, and it worked like gold, because what you do is you make it a place where everyone is free. There's nothing at stake, and it's also like another way of thinking of it is beginner's mind. Like, if you've never played, I've never played Sonic Hedgehog before, right? And I picked it up, and I was like, and I totally aced it. Why did I ace it? Because I'd never done it before. I had nothing to lose. No one was going to mock me. I had everything to learn. I just played it. So if you can give yourself permission to fail, you can take the teeth out of the shark. Because it's not important whether you get mauled or not. We're artists. That's just energy. You can use that. That's a great book. Do you know what I'm saying? The important thing is that you get into the sea. So please, every day I give myself permission to fail, and every actor I work with. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it doesn't matter if you splat on the ground. It just matters that you jump out of the plane.